Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very...
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Young. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
2nd and a yard. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see the football for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
He's going to let one fly for Addison.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Austin to return. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he winds up dancing and spinning out of a tackle. Winds up getting 8 yards on that one. Good run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he'll work this out to the 23. Tackle there by Cameron Jordan. Second down and 8. To throw is Young. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it. So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly. Set to go now on 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. Saquon Barkley inside the 10. And he is gone. 94 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the handoff, it's Etienne. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Let's go. To throw, Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Etienne. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. Here's Corey Bojorquez now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's fielded at the 7. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Breathing room up past the 15. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. A huge play just before the half. It covers 51 yards. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
He'll get this past the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. The ball comes out. The Eagles have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep the...
And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone. They come away with a touchdown.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of mid. Here's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Open space to the 35. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. Once again, it's Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll run with Barkley, and he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick, that is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. Let's... Young to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Eagles continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. The ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone, and that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And he'll twist his way to a good run. A pickup of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. He'll try the right side this time. Down the sideline, past the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The visitors' offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. And he's had all sorts of ball control problems in this one. Let's take you back through the moments. Nothing gets you in a coach's doghouse or next to the coach faster than fumbling the football. He's done it multiple times. Very big hole for his team to dig out of. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. A 2nd down throw for Young. And now for a 2nd time, he loses the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Offside. Defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now a handoff, running right. And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Open space inside the 10. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
Let's go now.
Here's Young. Now a screen set up for Etienne. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. Now Young. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Aubrey for the extra point. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready? They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Young. The throw on the run is complete.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, and before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams, and the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at two different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm. And
he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 58 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Bree's going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here's Breeze to throw. He hits his target, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and it's picked up by the Eagles. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football, and they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that,
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
A first down carry for Barkley. 64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 4. They'll run it again with Barkley. Good footwork at the 30. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. Fourth down. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Now Austin. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all.
There he goes, right side. The race is on. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Emmitt Smith, 99 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. Here's Austin. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
135 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run up the middle with Emmett. And some space here.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
So 2 quarters down.
Apologies to coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And the Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, he stays up. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. On his horse. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Emmitt Smith with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles are able to extend their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it is 28-0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise They certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's Smith as he'll try to run some clock. Now he's loose again. Inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's the Hall of Famer Emmitt Smith who caps it off with a touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but now Brady's lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this will be taken at the 13. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Smith. Shifts by him. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So that last run is going to be the one to do it. He has officially broken the NFL's single-game rushing record. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Running free at the 45. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it is 42-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL.
And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake. All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, a nifty juke there. Fighting through, and he's got space. There he goes, left side. The race is on. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offense and defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Let's see if they can bounce back from the early mistake. That fumble a moment ago returned for a touchdown. The offense gets it back, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. I fumbled the football. The Eagles have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet,
and he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley Touchdown, Eagles. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once more. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. 3rd and long. Now, Mahomes. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Loose past the 35. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He has come out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on and this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On 2nd down, Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of it.
On comes the Chiefs punter, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Now the return. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. Room to run past the 15. Saquon Barkley inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. Mahomes back. A hit, and he has lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Eagles keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The visitors' offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll begin with first and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll complete that to his fullback. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Mahomes now on second down. That one caught Devon Vele. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing is Mahomes. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They bring a tight end in motion left. So we've reached halftime and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. A safe kick taken at the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw is Mahomes. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. This returnable from inside his own 40. The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Breathing room up past the 15. Room up the sideline at the 45. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 98 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. We have a tight end motioning left here. Mahomes on 1st down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They're going to motion the tight end over here. A give, and here comes Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 40. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. putting one of their tight ends in motion left. A first down throw for Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Putting the tight end in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is third and forever. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, punt team out, ready to send this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Here's Austin to return. The Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. A run up the middle with Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles stretch things out even further. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Tight end going in motion here. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A bubble recovery for touchdown. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of it.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing it.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up 6-0 here in the first. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
Kate, we've hardly gotten into this game, and already he's headed out there with a mission right in front of him. This sideline, you can feel it. They're still stunned after the return put him in the immediate hole. It's now his responsibility to captain this offense downfield and at the very least neutralize the momentum and ideally answer with a score of their own.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Here's 2nd and 14. His first throw is an interception. And the Eagles force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
He breaks the tackle. And the run continues. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And I know it's early, Brock, but you can almost feel that they need some points to keep this lead from getting out of control and build up their confidence as well after drive number 1 ended in that interception.
Yeah.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Eagles get to it! And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Eagles push their lead to 21-zip already. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Baltimore running its offense out now. And it's far from the first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Tight end in motion right. Trying again, following the set. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. Well, Brock, you know that I like to spin positive. So at the very least, they were able to get to that fumble and only give up 2. Easily could have been 6 there.
Well, why don't you haul down to the field and tell those defenders to be positive, too? Because some of their body language is a little dejected. I get it. You wanted 6 points once that ball hit the deck. But cheer up, boys. 2 points in possession. That's not bad either.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles swell their first quarter by 6. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. That pass complete to Moss. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 30. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. From the 32. On target to Jackson. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Taking off with it again.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Slot man motioned over. Caught quick right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Ravens with the football. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. Third down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. They'll give it to Williams on the option. The defenders are there to get him at the line. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. No gain on the play there. Might need to dig into that bag of tricks for third and very long. Another run for Williams. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him one on the carry. It's going to be fourth down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Collects this at the 35. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's contained at the line for no gain. Devin White hauls him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Buys some breathing room here. He's across the 15. The 50. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through. I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Brings in the kick at the 9. He loses it on the hit, and they steal it back on the return. Well, partner, those halftime adjustments they had planned on offense. Hold on, let me just crack it open here and throw those right out the window.
That's such a bummer. You do spend those rapid minutes in the halftime locker room getting everybody on the same page. Hey, here we go. Here's our plan. Here's our new script.
Yep.
And instead, that script, well, it's rewritten. Now the defense got to respond.
He cuts it toward and he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Let's go.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, was the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Oh, no, they get him yet again. So march it forward after they accept the penalty.
Automatic 1st down.
They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
All right.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Dumped off to his running back.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 13. He's got him. That's Moss. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Here's Stroud. He's on the... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. And the Birds put their dime package out there. Third down coming up. To the air, Stroud. He put some juice on it deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles have the football back deep on their own side. They're at the 5-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He's got room to roam here. The 40. At the 20. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. This our last play of the quarter. Stroud off the play fake. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Stroud to throw again on 2nd. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Stroud now. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but going 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Down to the 10. Is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles are running them out of the building. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Ravens and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And this one, well, I think we all know it's going to be a tough one to watch again on film, but a lot to be learned from this showing here, right? He's been intercepted 4 times, and it's been real tough to get a good read on what the coverage has been doing to stop him. Moss hauls it in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Ravens trying to do some window dressing. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud. Rolling left, buying some time. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Looking to throw. Stroud. Getting out to his left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. He's got it at the 24. New series coming up following the punt. And the Eagles will take possession. The Eagles returning their offense and this running back to the field. And these are only some of the big moments he's had in this contest because he's had a ton. He's gotten up there in yards. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. Still some room at the 20.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Down the sideline to the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. They'll run here on first down. Still has room inside the 15. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field. the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
Now he'll run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now we're looking at third down.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll try and run it here with Warren. He will have a Steelers first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
Throwing now is Rattler. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This one, returnable. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback, it's Jalen Hurts.
The coaches spend all week, Mike, drafting up their opening script. These are the plays that they feel the best with to not only attack the defense early, but try to get an idea of what sort of matchups they're going to see throughout the course of the game. Now, all of that is thrown out the window. None of the plays take into account snapping it this close to your own goal.
He works free, right side. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Rattler. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Okay.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Ready.
Here's Rattler. He'll try and get there. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Eagles have it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Woo! And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Inside the 40. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles is just...
And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go with Warren.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Here comes a return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. His drive will start on the ground. He's up the sideline to the 25. Down the sideline, past the 40. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Aubrey now for the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. First and 10 now from the 36. The third quarter begins with a run. He's inside the 30. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Quick, yellow, black block.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Third and long. Rattler now back to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field. The Eagles offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Now a man who made the move inside the division, it's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this all the way home. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Steelers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
On the set. Set, hut. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Set, ready, set.
Now Rattler gonna throw. Oh, they are on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Let's go now. Blue check. Hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. We're all set to kick this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line. Saquon Barkley. Still on the move. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow, line, Smith, red, opposite, green.
To throw, it's Rattler. Now a loose football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become...
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Great, set.
They'll go with him again. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Eagles continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Steelers offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And as we take you back through the highlights, there aren't many of them from a quarterbacking perspective. He's been unable to sustain a lot in any of these drives and does not have a touchdown pass to this point.
Ready, ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Throwing is Rattler. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Second down and 8.
Down. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Ready up.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Nearly gave the ball back to his offense with a short field to work with. And tell you what, if I'm this defensive coordinator, I'm going to have all my guys on the jugs machine this week after practice, because when the quarterback gives you a gift like that, you've got to come away with that pick.
They're all set to punt this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Taken at the 19. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here goes Hurts on the design run. Jalen Hurts. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one-way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back, and once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
His kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 56, Steelers 9.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around.
Oh, a loose football. The Eagles have it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Here's Barkley. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
On the double.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. He'll drop to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now the return. Into space. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the...